welcome to the Classes and Features tutorial video. So, when we go into Database, up here, you'll see you have a Classes tab. Now these are different classes of actors or players that you can have. So if we look over in the Actors part of Database, you'll see that Eric is a soldier unless you change it. Natalie's a monk, Terence is a paladin, and so forth. Each different class gives actors who are using that class different skills, different stats, and can affect what equipment they use. So up here we have the name of the class. We then have the XP curve. What this means is how much XP they need to get to the next level. This means that you can have some classes which level up very quickly and other classes that level up very slowly. You can change how quickly they level up by altering the acceleration or the base value. Okay, you then have the perimeter curves. Now these are all the basic stats of the people using this class. Now if you were using, say, a soldier, they're designed to be able to take a lot of hits and just do melee damage. So you'd have quite a high melee attack. So if we look at his attack, it's reasonably high, and he's got high health, which is kind of what you would expect. If we look like someone like a magic user, they've generally got quite low HP or health, quite low attack, but their magic will be quite high. This is how you get the different classes having different roles in the fight. So you can change how quickly these stats are going to level up, either by using these quick settings or by generating a curve between level 1 and level 99, and by doing this you can make it a curve rather than a straight line. So here he slowly gains attack, and then in the higher levels he gains attack quite quickly. Or if we go to a fast curve, his attack increases quite quickly. This makes him very good at early game, but mid to late game he starts to level off and the other classes would catch up to him late game. Down here you have skills. So this is all the different special attacks or magic that this class can use and what level they learn them at. So you pick your level, you select your skill, remembering if you want to know what the skill does, you just need to go to the skills tab in your database and it will have a description there, like so. Okay, then you have your features box. Now features are really important as they do a couple of really important things. We will start with this equipped armor option. So here is where you select what kind of gear this particular class can use. For example, here our soldier can use heavy armor. If we look at one of the witches and one of the mage classes, they can't use heavy armor because it's not something that their class would have used. So if we go edit, we go across to equip, we can select any type of weapon, any type of armor that we want this class to be able to use. Remember, when you're altering weapons and armor, that you select a class for them or change their class, otherwise they may end up in the wrong class. Common mistake is to create a new weapon by deleting a weapon and filling in the gap and forgetting to change its class, so you end up with something like a hammer that you've created only being able to be used by people who have the axe equipped because you forgot to change it in the weapon. As we can see, the weapons, they have a weapon type. This is the same thing, and in the armor we have an armor type. Okay, you can add your skill type. So soldiers can only know special attacks, they can't learn magic. Paladins, on the other hand, they can learn special attacks or magic attacks. So if we go to skill, add skill type, so there we can select whether they can or can't use magic, or can and can't use special attacks. We can also give them particular skills. So if you wanted your healer to be able to use heal from level 1, you'd either put it down in the skills to learn, or you could add it up here as a feature. Okay, the last part up here is special parameters and X parameters. Now these two are a variety of different things. It's a slightly more advanced version of stats. So I'm going to pull up a page. This page here covers what the different stats do. So here we have our basic stats, and if we go down to here, here's a list of what all the other stats do. This is on the web page. There is a link to a Steam Workshop, and this is the Steam Workshop page. Okay. So that was classes and features.